Welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma playing on Hermitcraft. It is a Thursday and I got things to do. This is mainly for y'all watching on the second channel. Let's make sure I do this right. Bam! Oh, there it is! This weekend. No, wait, that's not the one for this weekend, is it? Oh my god, there's too many things to talk about. This weekend, ignore what's on the screen. This weekend is a Hermitcraft stream weekend. I am doing a Saturday and a Sunday in the morning at the same time both days. Go to my Twitch channel, check the schedule to get those times converted to your time zone. What you're seeing on these splashes here are two other things. We've got Holiday Hermit mugs and stickers now available on shop.hermitcraft.com and a stream event on December the 14th. There may be more hermits than you see on the screen there. This is my own little bit of art that I made yesterday. Joe's going to be doing a much better job with that. So yeah, that's the weekend of the 29th and 30th, a regular stream weekend. And then on the 14th of December, a Christmassy event will take place. And that's just like everyone streaming at once and just having fun. You ordered your mug yesterday. Thanks for ordering one. I need to order some. I need to order some and get them in for Christmas. Let me make a note. Let me make a note. I'll make it on my computer, not on my phone. I'm making notes. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Done it. Done it. Nice. Nice. Hi! I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Welcome everyone tuning in and saying hello. Got to find my bearings here. Okay, I want to mostly go outside today and just focus on one thing and stop getting super distracted all the time. But I keep looking at this and I want to close this bit off when you come up here. So it's only going to take us a minute to do this. But I've sort of been feeling like I'd like to see a gem or some sort of magic stone kind of vibe, right? Like seeing the Amethyst geode, which we done just the other day. I've got to put more little golems around my base like this, just hanging out, because they're so cute. Hi. Yeah, something like that. But I think the thing that makes the most sense is just to go with more raw iron. A piston door? No. I want to seal off the entrance. I don't want there to be anything else beyond that space right now. So we could put some of that. Maybe we could do something with the deep slate iron ore, because we were talking about that the other day. I didn't feel like it fit in, but we could go with that. But yeah, I'll do that now. But I was kind of just picturing something like a big magical gem, like a rock, a beautiful, colourful rock. But I reckon this is the way we'll end up going. By the way, I got so many building materials. So many building materials over here that I haven't yet to sort out. Do I got any torches as well? Because we don't want stuff spawning around here. This is kind of the end of this bit of the project for now. Just want to make sure it's lit up behind here. Yeah, so it kind of feels like these blocks would be a little bit redundant as well. And now I'm down here. Did I see what the Corrales did with the copper golems in his episode? Didn't he have a hard time getting them to oxidize, is what I remember seeing. Or is there something else to it that I missed? It looks like there was a zombie under your walkway. Was there? Could have been, I guess. Could have easily been one. Alright, so, don't want that type. Gotta remember to use this more often. Actually, I'm gonna put that one back there. Mark it up like this, put one of those there. One here. Yeah, that's kind of going in the right direction. Now I think we're gonna need some regular deep slate mixed in. Otherwise I run the risk of sort of spamming it a little too much. So a couple of pieces of deep slate. And then we can sort of begin again in this space. Which will go... Oh, it's awkward to place. Right there. And we got a wall in the way, so... Nope, that's not where I wanted it. That's kind of okay-ish. Definitely going to need more depth to emerge from this, is what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing. What's the plan for today, X? It is to go outside and stop being in here. But as of right now, I'm just going to want to seal this off. Do I have any of the walls on me? I do. We'll put one right there. We'll put a cheeky bit of this in the area. Uh-huh, it's starting to come together. All you got to do is just keep placing blocks, really, you know, until it feels right. That's the philosophy. The philosophy. That's my philosophy, people. Place the block till it feel right. That's how I do Minecraft, innit? Alright, let's go with that one there. Put in a slab. Now it's just this little pocket of space over here. Let's get some deep slate going on. Another one there. This here. This thing's pretty much building itself now, isn't it? And yeah, that's correct. And that's the end of it. And we should do a little check. No places that anything can spawn, right? Let's double check light levels are on. They are, so nothing will spawn in this spot. Now, if it'll grab your eye quite like I imagined with some magical rock up there, I'm not sure, but it feels like a fitting end, considering there's iron lumps there, and now there's iron here. So that works, That's a job well done right there. Yo, Snow Chris, thank you for gifting subs, my dude. Almiez, Flowered Remains, Kaz from Wales, Every Kiss Begins Wakay. Just Carl's, you all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. We always appreciate the gifting of the subs. And I guess all of this stuff can go in here for now. And then we put away a few other bits and we're good. We're good to go outside. I'll show you what I've been up to. There is stone showing next to the slab you placed. Oh. Oh, there better not be. On that side there is. Good spot. Good spot. And we will go and we will place that one block because I care. That's why. Because I care, people. I care about you seeing the stone from whatever angle. Until I don't. By the way, this guy, right, like, he's facing the wrong way when he's holding the iron ore. So, is how I feel about that. Hot cup of tea here. I've also been thinking about how maybe, like, there should be more indication of what it's doing. Like, if it's going to walk up and down with a piece of iron, like, maybe there should be some furnaces nearby. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of, as Mumbo says, faffing around. Just, you know, you're trying to do all this cool big project stuff, but you haven't set up all of your farms and things yet. So I need to do more infrastructure work, which I'm going to do today, I guess, on this stream. Do a little bit of that outside. And yeah, by the way, Snow Chris, thank you again for those gifted subs. Appreciate it, my dude. Right. You don't think you've ever celebrated Thanksgiving as a European? Neither have I. It's like this mysterious holiday I have to remind myself of. It's like, oh yeah, why is that a big deal again? What's all that about? Yo, check it out. So I've built a sheep farm over here and started to put wheat around it. I feel like this is probably going to give you, yet again, another indication of where this might be going. Where it might be going. I was going to say, this game needs a block to blend green and brown. Something that goes between those. You got mossy cobble, but that's more like green and stone, isn't it? So yeah, there's going to be pathways connected today. And possibly other things as well. Leaf litter. Leaf litter does do that, doesn't it? But notice how I said block, right? I mean, is leaf litter a block? I meant like a full block. Like a block that has texture on it. Yeah, okay, so where to start? Where to start? It's quite funny when I'm playing. I notice that what I do a lot is sort of like wander around and do half stuff here and there, and then get distracted and go over there. And now's the time for focus. I think we just want to continue with the path building. Let's try and develop this bit here today. Round to that spot. And then after that, we'll come back this way. Because once we've done that bit, we get the cows and the pigs in, then this area is more open up. So that's what we're gonna focus on. We're gonna focus on the paths and try not to get too distracted. Distractions will happen, they always do. But yeah, that's an important thing here. So leaf litter and path blocks. Are we? Yeah, this is where I get distracted. We're lacking mud, right? I need a mud farm so bad. Actually, no, I don't need a mud farm. I need wheat. I just need wheat. I just need lots and lots of wheat. I got myself all the netherite tools, right? But I didn't make the hose. I've been half wondering if I should have done those as well, you know? And that would be another big distraction. That would be going into the nether and grinding out ancient debris. Which I could do if I felt like it, but definitely got to make progress over here first. Y'all seem to like the rainbow sheep. Granite, yeah, on occasion we'll mix granite in. My theory on making these paths is that you have a sort of palette, and it's on occasion that you give certain areas, like variations on the palette, and you try not to do too much of just straight block randomization, and try and give them a little bit more of a tail, a rhyme and a reason. As I think those subtleties go a long way with doing the kind of natural gorgification. It's not a word, but we're going to make it a word. Gorgification of things. Gorgification. See, this is where having like a villager farm already set up would have been nice. I think I'm going to build one of them before long. For wheat and hay bales make target blocks. Target blocks are useful. But also the wheat for building our paths would have been good. Oh, and I got to do the beetroot as well. Don't forget the beetroot. Beetroot's super important. Beautification. Beautification is the word. I saw you change. This area here doesn't have hydrated soil. I think I might put one of those in. Could weathered copper fade between? Yeah, weathered copper might fit into the palette pretty well. It might do. I seem to not I don't have any jungle wood here. Yeah, another thing I'm going to do is sort out my ender chest backpack and get that built into the sorting system, because again, there's a lot of faffing around where you run about looking for like one material to do one little thing and wasting time. And I've realized that that's usually all of that stuff exists in my backpack. So that's like another thing I want to work on. I'm just literally... Oh, I didn't even bring my axe. I'm just going to punch one out the side here. Just going to punch one out the side. You started playing Minecraft this week after years of watching. Why is beetroot important? Dude, don't you know? Beetroot is like... Beetroot is so important. Like, imagine you're playing Minecraft, right? And you want to get good. You want to be a pro. And you put in all this time and effort into getting all your netherite gear and all of that. But then you realize that you haven't farmed any beetroot. I mean, that's just embarrassing. So, like, that's why beetroot's important. Because if you didn't, then, you know, you just look like a complete noob, you know? So if you want to get good, if you're new to playing, just, you know, beetroot. Beetroot's super important, and then people will respect you because you've got beetroot. They'll know you've played this game for a long time because you understand the value of beetroot. Are we going to put Season 7 on the marketplace? Possibly, one day, maybe. The 10th world is out on the marketplace. It has some issues at the moment that we're trying to resolve. I don't understand these issues. I'm also reminded that I got to keep an eye on Discord because the Americans will be waking up soon. And we need to get on top of that. But yeah, for some reason, like, the world is not the right size. And trying to get to the bottom of it. And then when we can fix it, more of you can play it. XB says some of us are already... That's really weird, that is, that XB would say that. Because it kind of like... It almost sounds like XB's responding to what I said a second ago. Isn't that really weird? Dang, that's so coincidental. Imagine if I said, you know, 10 times 10 equals... And then, like, a hermit just randomly pops 100 in chat. That would be so weird, wouldn't it? That would be almost as weird as not knowing maths. It's not quite there. That would be almost as weird as not knowing why we beetroot, you know? Almost as weird. But maybe slightly weirder. Yeah, so what were we talking about? The marketplace. Yeah, okay. So Season 7, I'd love to bring Season 7. You're too new to appreciate the root. The root! Yeah, the root. Yeah, I mean, if you've only been playing for like 14 years, XB, you're too much of a rookie, you know? Too much of a rookie. Alright, I think we'll kind of end it. Yeah, I'll listen to the Minecraft wisdom as it changes the blocks. We'll end that there. And that means I don't have to come back and ever do that again. Now that this area is filled out. And they're getting a phone call. And I can't take it, but it might be important. If I start getting called back again, I will probably have to take it. Well, I will. And I'll even keep my eye on the phone. Right, so... Wow, distractions. Why did we do all of that? Because we want mud. Where's my mud? It's in my base. It is becoming so much clearer to me. The priority now is to put the ender chest sorting system back in. It's such a game changer once you got it, because, hey, maybe for getting like 5 or 6 stacks of mud for a big project, it's not quite the same. But when you just need like 1 or 2 items for a project, everything's in your shulker box. So it's always with you, essentially. I reckon 6 will probably do most of the paths. Quite unfortunate that the Bedrock lacks the custom sounds. They're such a part of the experience. Yeah, we actually thought that was going to be the easy thing. And it turned out that was the difficult thing to do. And that, like, the models I wasn't really hoping too much for. And then we got that. So I was like, okay, that works. Oh yeah, I wanted some hay bales as well. I need so much wheat right now. I also wanted some hay bales, you see. And I put them in here somewhere. Because in the middle of that field... You know what? I might have some of these blocks already, because I've been putting chests near to where the supplies for that project are. So I've already got... Well, I didn't have any packed mud, so actually we're okay. We're okay. It's not quite that embarrassing. Now, where's my ender chest? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I think I've just had a realization. I probably don't need more ender chests in here. I probably need them in there, right? Because I'm going to start leaving them lying around. And then we save ourselves little trips back and forth. You're excited to see that the fan art is in the Bedrock edition. Yeah, that was another one that I was hoping we could do, and we did. And, like... really, really, really pleased with that. Like, that's... I mean, I'm almost making, like, a sigh of relief. It's not a sigh of relief. It's like a sigh of satisfaction or something. Like, it is so good to know that we were able to do that. And that we got it in there. I wasn't sure if it would be possible or not, but we made it happen. Oh, hello! Here be caves. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. Oh, this really is a big one. This is going to require some actual work. Now, how have I not got... Oh, I've got grass, haven't I? We can fix it. All good. And it goes that way. Are the custom models mods or data packs? I don't fully know what they would be on the Bedrock edition. They're like extra assets in the world, I guess, aren't they? X, quick saying distractions. Everything so far is a side quest, says is Socks. Okay, side quest, sure. Who's online right now? I know XB is on. All of these wonderful people are online as well. Confusta. Thank you so much for the Prime subscription, by the way. I probably butchered your name, but it's just a feature. Thank you for tuning in, hanging out today, and subscribing and supporting. Let's see, let's see. The Americans are waking, source I am awake. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, America's a big place. Big place, right? So, I mean, it has multiple time zones. Levin says, I found you in capital letters. You found me. Oh my god, my attempts to hide. So terrible. XB says been up since 5 AM. So XB's an early riser. And that means you're probably on a similar time scale to me then. Because I've been slowly trying to tip to like getting up later in the day. Slept in. Slept in a few hours as well. Yeah, don't mind me. The Americans are cooking. Reminder to put your turkey in the oven, like now. Oh, how close is Thanksgiving then? Well, people are saying happy Thanksgiving in the chat. Today. Oh, it's today. I thought it... Oh, I guess... I don't know much about Thanksgiving, right? I just sort of assumed you'd do Thanksgiving on the weekend. Well, happy Thanksgiving, people. Said like I know what I'm talking about, obviously. Enjoy your turkey. I'm not that big of a fan of turkey meat. It's usually a bit dry, but that obviously depends on how it's cooked. But that's my takeaway with turkey, is that it being dry kind of ruins it. Does anyone know what meat pollock is? I ordered some dishes with pollock as the meat. I think that's duck, and I was like, I'll try some duck. Fish! Oh! Oh, okay, it's fish. Interesting. Well, I'll give it a try, you know? Dry turkey is turkey cooked very, very wrong. Interesting. Maybe just over here in the UK we just don't know how to cook turkeys, you know? So pollock is the lesser known pollock duck. Yeah, that thing. Yeah. Fish is fish. So my favorite fish to eat is, and this is an absolute tip, right? Smoked bassa. It is cheap and it is gorgeous. It's got this it's gonna sound a bit strange to say, but it's got like almost like a stony, earthy flavor about it, but like in a really good way. Because I know that doesn't sound appetizing, but I absolutely love smoked bassa. You don't need to season it or anything. It's just got this lovely kind of like flavor to it. And you can season it, you know. And you can cook it in the oven, or you cook it in the pan. I haven't boiled it. All right, I see you lurking in chat with your little jokes. How boiled chicken? How? Have I had pike before? Not sure. I tried haddock, salmon. Salmon's all right. Mackerel, but pollock. I wasn't sure what pollock was, so I thought let's give it a try. I thought it was duck. Genuinely thought it was duck for some reason. I mean, maybe duck is just called duck, right? I don't think I need that path to go all the way over there, because eventually our setup that we're going to have around the outside will end with a staircase here, so it's probably actually about as far as here is all I need to do right now. That's pretty good. Did you watch Ashes? Did I watch Ashes? What, were they lying around on the ground? Bunch of ashes? Sat down, watched them for a bit? Who knows? Duck is indeed duck, yeah. Another really good meat is venison. Absolutely love venison. That is the sound of me slurping my tea. Yo, Billman68, thank you for 106 months. That's absolutely amazing. And I appreciate your support. Alligator is like fishy chicken. I'll try alligator. I'll try pretty much anything. Okay, you know the other day I was saying, like, let's not get distracted right now? And I was pointing over in that direction. Right, I'm going to use a little bit of cheaty free cam. I've been very deliberately using it less and less and less. But I think every now and then it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Now, this isn't something I want to do straight away, but as we make this area more and more interesting, here's what I'm thinking, right? Check this out. There's like a barrier here. Do you see the barrier? Right, it like starts about there, and I think it ends about here. And if we got rid of the barrier, then there would be a nice flat space between here and where Gem's building. But I don't know 100% what... Is that netherrack on the roof? That is brilliant. But yeah, I don't know fully what Gem's plans are for this area, but I just feel like there'll be a sightline here, and my plan is to extend these buildings sort of around this whole area. Haven't really gone over it in a video yet because I'm trying to avoid doing too much talking about plans and have a bit more of like a show it in action kind of attitude. So I'm not really going to explain more of this idea until more of it's been constructed. But when it is, I think we'll create a really nice sightline across over to there. And it's a great way to make the server feel a little more connected as well, because we are a little spaced out. We're like half the density that we were last season. And last season we were obviously quite close, and I like that closeness. This is looking alright, isn't it? Oh, spoilers! Dang it! I think in this day and age you just gotta accept spoilers. Plus spoilers, you know, maybe spoilers, maybe exclusive previews, maybe hype. You know, like, there's many ways of cutting it. You know, now you got a reason to go check out Gem's video. You see how to make netherrack work on a roof, I guess. Do I actually want grass on that side? I think I do. I think I might be getting a tiny bit ahead of myself here. It's good that we got some natural leaf litter in the area too. There's actually going to be more path around there, isn't there? So don't bother with that just yet. Totally works. So in this area, we're going to go like full on with the mud and the muddy roots. It's going to be quite something to behold. And I think there's a big cave. Yeah, we've got this to sort out next. Alright, let's go absolutely ham and rip all of this out. Anyway, what do y'all think about the sight lines? Maybe a tunnel. I really think getting rid of the terrain is the way to go. Not a crazy amount, because then you just look across. I think if you make a tunnel, you're just making a connection. You're not making a sight line. But this area will have buildings like going around this. This is like my facade for projects that will be inside the mountain. And that's why I wanted this area, which I was supposed to sort of do straight out the bat, to be like all the starter farms, but make them look kind of like interesting. You know, don't just have stuff lying around. Make it look good. I kind of did the lying around bit too much. Is the problem. No, my inventory isn't full. Let's pick up more of this stuff. Mount Rushmore, Mount Xisuma. It's not gonna have my face on it. It won't have my face on it. Right, that'll do. And now we can put those blocks there. Very good. Right, so how to do this? It's going to be an interesting one, but some sort of mix of muddy mangrove roots and mud, obviously. But like, how much? How much is overdoing it here? Also, I want to put those hay bales in the middle. I think I want to put cauldrons with water next to them. Like, you know, get a little bit of that sort of thematics in here so that we can tell a story. Let's go grab some of this. And luckily for me, I've got a chest to dump stuff in. So only 9 hay bales so far. We'll have to make more. Let's grab a crafting bench, which isn't in here. Yo, we got a noise in the ear. It's PG Petch for 37 months. Sorry, 47. You'd fallen off a bit from watching your live, but glad to be back. Good to have you back. Good to have you back. You think all of the hermits should make a massive Mount Rushmore to end off the season, though? We did it in season 7. The Rush Mountmore. Oh, words, so good. So good at words, me. Why did I want a crafting bench? I remember. Do you? Do you remember, people? So we can make some troughs. Some beautiful, beautiful troughs. And this is where, once again, we need another little one of these nearby so we don't take too many trips back and forth. ADJBZ, thank you ever so much for the Prime. 8 months right there, 1 away from a Twitch baby. Thank you for your support. It's appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I donut, says Rockstar Whoosh. Thanks for letting me know that you donut. The level HC has been at, with the texturing, is so next level versus earlier seasons. It wouldn't surprise me soon if y'all start accounting for wetness from runoff of a mountain, or how the sun would dry / shade areas, says G-Stab. Well, Mumbo's been chatting about how, like, what direction are the geese flying, and what ways are the windmills facing. And I think thinking about stuff like that definitely works, and you can go deeper into it. One of these concepts I've had on my mind for a while is to, like, invest more time in smaller things, but that gives you time to do stuff like that. And I don't think that's going to be the theme this season, but maybe when a lot of stuff is built, there might be a time and place for that. You know? But what am I trying to say here? Like, we build paths, and I talk about how having a little bit of rhyme and reason rather than going totally random helps a lot, and maybe have an area that's like, you know, if let's say this path is like going towards a bunch of stony area, maybe start making the path out of granite as you get closer to it. Just sort of embellish that stuff subtly, and I think maybe not every idea hits, but there'll be enough of them that something will emerge from doing that, you know? Something will emerge from putting in those subtle details. Right, let's go 1, 2, 3 and put the feeding stations on the back there. Huh! Parkour! Mumbo is rebuilding his windmills. Is he? I know he's changed one of them, but I don't know if he's rebuilding them all. Hi, Assume, a long-time YouTube fan, first time here on Twitch. During the series of Hermitcraft, I'm trying to build organic builds myself. Love the content. Cool. I hope you have you know, good time doing that and learn some things. Organics is super interesting. All right, so I feel like it's around here that you definitely have like a bunch of this stuff, right? I reckon we're going to end up throwing down a lot of leaf litter on here as well. I also reckon, yeah, it's immediately I'm like, that's too much mud. So like, what I'm probably missing is that we probably want like a lot of coarse dirt. And maybe mud in just like patches. Yeah, actually, I feel like maybe coarse dirt is the way to go. What other brown blocks do we have that are darker? This is where I would love... Oh, wait, I can... Oh, I can do that. Sweet. Podzol. Oh, my God. Podzol. Hello. There it is, staring me in the face. There is a block that does what I want, and it's called Podzol, and it's easy to make. Sweet. Sweet. So after all of that tearing up the dirt, I kind of now should have never tore out any of it, because now I want a bunch of podzol. Great. Just great. I'll take some coarse dirt. Well, actually, no, that's for that project that we're doing over here. Do I put it back in and just go for it again? I kind of feel like I want to place this down in an area I can just tear up and not worry about it. And there will be some of that here. I'm just not sure specifically where. It was kind of perfect for me to do that without ripping out all these blocks, was it? I think I've just got to put them back down again, basically. Huh. Funny how that works out. Strip jungle logs. You are a person with a really good idea. Well done, you. X-Atlas. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Granite, kind of brown. It is kind of brown, isn't it? Let's see what happens with this. I do have a little bit of bone meal. Just a little bit. Bam! Oh, it went down a level and out there, which is not the worst thing ever. Oh my god, how did I overlook podzol of all blocks? It is like the block that gets the job done. Alright, I think I know what we're doing now. We're chopping down trees and we're turning more of this stuff into podzol. Okay, let's put away just probably a little bit of everything here. Just put it all away. Yeah, and focus on what we're doing now. We're doing this one task. We're getting all of this stuff converted to podzol. And I just need an axe. Good, good, good. It's time to go chopper mode. It's time to go chopper. Brown wool. Brown wool is too woolly. Like, there's color and then there's texture, right? And there are a lot of colors that are similar in this game, but they don't have the right textures to mix together. Now, when you do shading at a distance, you can get away with that stuff, but I feel like this is an area where you walk past and you look at the pigs and you look at the cows. You come here to breed them and stuff, so it doesn't really make too much sense to me to go at it that way. Neppy, glad you love the videos. Thank you so much. Reinforced deep slate. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll just go and silk touch some of that, shall I? Yeah. Yeah. The old silk touch on the reinforced deep slate. Yeah, you can do that. Of course you can. Of course you can. Did I consider soul soil yet? No. Yeah, that's another good one, actually. I think that stuff's like a little obvious, but it is very muddy. I think we should grab some. Eat a little bit, go grab some. You hate the texture of soul soil so much. Hate is such a strong word. Imagine hating a computer game texture. Oh my. Stonecliff, thank you for gifting a sub to Drops1FN. Do you know what I hate? Poverty. I bloody hate it. And I hate suffering. Oh, and don't get me started on oppression. Oh. Little bit of oppression make me right angry, that does. Oh, do you know what else? Do you know what rubs me the wrong way? Injustice. Oh, it's horrible. I hate it. Blooming injustice again. Right, let's go over here. Grab some soul soil. I think, I'll grab both because I'm not sure which one I want to go with. Why did you hate poverty? I ate it. For dinner. Brown concrete powder X. Yeah, I don't really have like a bunch of brown dye and and sand to do that. It really grinds your gears, huh? It does. Oh my god. Fascism grinds my gears. Ugh. That's what I really hate. X, do you have an estimate for when Hermitcraft will update to Amounts of Mayhem? When it's ready. When it's ready. Poverty sprinkled over some fresh ducky pollock. Oh, we're just stacking all the Xisuma memes today, are we? Right, see, I like that a fair bit more, but like it's a little too smooth. That's a bit more noisy. I think this one just works better. I can see it like at a distance. It's probably just fine. The two of them together could probably do a lot of the heavy lifting here. We just kind of need to find like how to mix all of this together. I think is the dealio. I think I'm probably going to end up doing this the annoying way as well, of like ripping out the podzol and then replacing the. Oh yeah, it's silk touch. It's supposed to be. Like rip all of that out and try again. I think is going to be how we do this, even though it's like slightly tedious. Did I ever get a message back on my phone? It couldn't have been that important then. Okay. Me, I hate prejudice. There it is. There it is. Atlas says, I feel bad for not actively watching the stream, but man, X is really good to have in the background while I do stuff. It's what I'm here for, man. I'm your background entertainment. Nothing interesting is happening. Oh my god, no! Creeper! In game right now. I actually hurt my own voice. Probably overplayed that one as well. Some of you are like, not falling for that. You hate the patriarchy. That blooming patriarchy again. Oh, always up to no good, right? You got an ad right as I said creeper. Oh. I got creeped in my base the other day and it was like, where the heck that thing come from? Actually, I've been creeped a few times this season and every time it gets me, I swear. I swear, well, 9 times out of 10 you get creeped, you don't see it and it feels really mysterious. It's like, where the heck did that thing come from? You know, you're like in an area that's lit up, you get creeped. But the reason it's like that is because if you see the creeper coming, you obviously deal with it. So you don't think about it the same way. That's my theory on it. Twitch is plotting against Xisuma. Uh-oh. So I can't help but feel the transition that works better here might be like having podzol there. Or it might be putting soul soil in. Maybe we put the podzol around the edges. I'm not sure. Like you got to try and tell a bit of a story with how you put these blocks together, right? So this feels very muddy to me. And it's kind of near the water, so maybe that's part of the story we're telling. It's like the runoff from the water makes it like this. But then normally it's more like podzol and coarse dirt, perhaps. There's also going to be like a lot of animals moving around on top of this stuff, which will help, I think. Huh. Creepers are like the Walking Dead in Walking Dead. There's a show I'm not really particularly keen on. I say not particularly keen on. I really disliked it when I was young, but then I was young. It was full of opinions and energy. Never a good combination. But I loved zombie flicks, right? And then The Walking Dead came along and it sort of like revived that stuff, but I just didn't like the show much. So I've not really been into that one. I was going through my collection of movies the other day because I've been enjoying watching some stuff while doing the grind here on Hermitcraft, and I was picking out like something to watch, and I saw Day of the Dead, and I thought, yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen that one. I'm going to watch that one, and that's an old school zombie flick. Like now you young'uns out there growing up with your zombie movies don't remember the days when they were like slow and weird looking. Just blatantly people with like cheap makeup on. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one. What metal album would I listen to if I were fighting zombies? Immediately my brain goes to Cannibal Corpse. Like the album Kill. Is it called Kill? It's got the song Kill on it. And Make Them Suffer. That's such a brutal track. I'm gonna stand up for the next bit. There's also there is some like quite heavily linked to zombie flicks death metal. Band's called Mortician. They play in like drop Z. Seriously, they play in like baritone down-tuned guitars, and you know, I'm not gonna go out there and go listen to this band or whatever, because they're a bit on the novelty spectrum, I think. But I really liked them when I heard them way back in the day. Because they just sounded so unbelievably low compared to other bands. It was like quite different, but very heavily like zombie movie vibes from them. How's this looking? A bit of patchwork between the podzol and the coarse dirt, and then we'll probably have more of the coarse dirt dominating the edges here. Because that looks a little lighter in my eyes. And now we need to make more coarse dirt, which we can do. Oh, I love this bit of the track. Do I think Minecraft should be creeper free? No, I think they should keep the creepers in. Do I ever listen to NF? No, but I do listen to BY and ZX. In fact, I listen to a lot of the two-letter bands, but not NF. God, not NF, no. Ah, visitors. Always visiting. Why don't y'all just hang out up there and stay up there? Dude, where's my aim at today? Just let y'all stay up there. Let me do my thing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wang. Okay. Let's head back over. Yeah, another thought here with this chicken pen is like... Chicken pen? It's not a chicken pen. It's like these builds always tend to be really quite flat, and I do wonder if there's space to make them look interesting by building them up a little bit. But this is about like leaning into something hard. How hard do you want to lean into an idea? Like, hey, I'm building a pen for these animals, right? You can lean in hard on a lot of stuff. It's just, do you actually want to do that or not? Because I'm going to lean in hard on some musical stuff later in the season. I got to keep reminding myself of that, because I keep getting distracted. You play this game, and you see possibilities, and you start thinking, oh, what if I did this? What? No, wait, stay on track, stay on track. Stay on track. We got a plan here, let's stick to it. Could probably have put a little bit more than just coarse dirt around the outside, but at this point we are deep in on this project, and I need more podzol. Probably won't use up all of this, so I'll pinch some from here. You love it when a plan comes together. Who doesn't, eh? Who doesn't? You can try brown mushroom block or dripstone. Yeah, see the thing is right, brown mushroom block won't go in here, it's too light and smooth. But dripstone might, but then I'm distracted off in a cave farming up dripstone, right? Like, this is the loop of Minecraft, is like, you got to build all these farms to do the building. So like, I like creative building in creative mode because you don't have to do all of that. When you're in survival, it's constantly like, you have an idea, but now you're just like mega distracted. So You know, how long is it going to take me to go get a bunch of dripstone? I could probably... There's some dripstone caves, like, under here. It's actually probably quite close by, but sometimes, you know, you have an idea for material, and then, oh no, like, a few hours have gone by or something. And that's all the podzol we got there. And we need a bit more fence going across here. Right, if there is dripstone caves, I might just try and pinch a little bit and then get out again. Terracotta, another good shout, but then again, long trip to the desert, fill up a box of it, you know. This is why I feel like I need to get the balance between... Wait, where am I going here? There's somewhere around here where you actually see the dripstone cave when you come to the entrance. Maybe it's here. This has got to be it. So yeah, you gotta have that balance of like having the infrastructure and stuff, right? Now at the start of the season, my palette was some quite easily farmable stuff. Well, it looks like this comes out into the open then. Wow. Wow, this is a big old hole. I was riding around on my horse early season up there. I didn't notice some big old hole down into the deep slate. Huh. Sorry, dripstone. Yeah, so my early game palette was like deep slate, which gives you so many blocks, right? So many blocks you get out of that one material. That is a philosophy I think that this game could embrace a little bit more. Is just like the idea of one material giving you a lot of building options as opposed to sort of scattering them about a lot. This kind of looks like it would fit in really well. Yeah, that's a really nice mix. Let's put a few more of these in. I'm going to scatter these around a little bit more, I think. A bit more scattered. But yeah, that totally fits in. Totally fits in. Okay, so over on this side, we've got to do the same thing again with the wheat. Got to go get some wheat now, you know. Where's my hoe at? Where's my hoe gone? There's my hoe. Actually, with what we're doing, I'm not making new tiles, so we can just go around like this. And then all of this stuff has to slowly grow back again. Temporarily, I'm like using the decorative wheat to get more wheat. But we do like to see it grow. Whoa, what's going on over here? What is going on over here? Suddenly there was movement on the other screen. Let's check this out. Yo, Eganah! Eganah, I've probably absolutely slaughtered your name. I apologise if that's the case. Thank you for gifting subs. Like 10 of them here. Das Fusil, Skelly Boy, and Hella Wood, Stainless Steel Wok. I got a stainless steel wok. It's Supermat, Pitterslol, Langostar, Dystopic, Red Riot, and Thing to Woe Gaming. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. Appreciate it again, my dude. I hope you're satisfied with the name butcherification. It is a feature, not a bug. It is a feature, not a bug. That's what I keep telling myself. How many is that? That's 4. That's so not enough. Oh my god, let's go get some more then. So not enough wheat. Wheat. So I don't really want to be doing this, but like, we'll get there. We'll get there in the long run. Stuff is all decorative. Stainless steel woks are terrible. Cast iron is better. I don't have a problem with my stainless steel woks. I don't know what's wrong with yours. I used mine on an induction surface, and they were made to be useful, or like to be effective on that type of cooker. Probably still not enough. 9. We can get by on 9. I think I'll put less troughs over on this side as well. Put one less trough. Yo, Eganath, thank you so much for subscribing, my dude. Appreciate those gifted subs, and thank you for subbing. Lorax Trifula, thank you for 22 months. Loving the content. Can you play butterfly chasing animation? It's one of my favorites. Sure. That's a meme from back in the XPD days, pretty much. Like I'm very distractible, and we used to all be like hanging out, chatting, and then I would just be like completely distracted and not know what's going on all of a sudden, and people thought it was so funny, and so it became like a little community meme. That's the story behind that one. Alright, so we put those muddy mangrove roots in next. In this little area, and then surround it with the so let's make it a bigger patch than usual. And put in a little bit of regular mud, because we never ended up doing that over here. See, that looks kind of okay. Now we'll go for our soul soils around it. Yo, Mike 1222222222222. Thank you for the prime. There really is that many twos, people. There really is that many of them. I didn't make it up. Mike's crazy for 2. Yo, Lorax Kilgore Pendra, thank you for 50 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's happening right now, says Argamina. We are constructing a pit for the pigs and the cows, and it's quite a long ways along, actually. It's like kind of there. Just this last little area, a few more fence posts, and we got it, I think. So right, little patch of dripstones together here. Bit more of that. Where the dripstone? Is it gone? Why is it not in my hotbar? I probably middle clicked it out of there, didn't I? Yo, Jesse Waltney, thank you for 2 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. The stream. Right, we're out of course dirt. Huh. Is there a nearby gravel patch that I can raid? Closer than storage. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. We're gonna go up into this cave. I should have looked earlier. Why is my armor bar orange? Oh, it's not orange, it's copper, my dude. It's copper. I wonder why it's copper. Maybe it's all that copper armor that I'm wearing. Oh, look, there was a patch here. These are quite common, to be fair. Do you know what's another great way to get gravel? Is going into the nether and mining netherrack. Like, I was mining for ancient debris, and I was getting a ton of gravel. Dripstone, soul sand, and sand look like dry mud. Yeah, well, we've got a mix of wet mud and dry mud, and that's what we're going for, essentially, of all of this. Apparently the hype train has left the station, people. Did it just go like straight to level 3? You know, these things are just going to keep running across the screen. Yeah, it went straight to level 3. Okay, we'll skip level 2 then. I don't know why it does that, but thank you for the support, people. The hype train is now rolling in. I saw previews of level 9 and 10 from the Puka, and they look absolutely amazing. They're so cool. Puka's going above and beyond with them. Yo, Taco Sticks, thank you for the prime. Elizabeth1, thank you for the prime as well. Appreciate it. Thank you, people. Thank you for your generosity. All right. Let's get these bits sorted. The Puka is amazing. Yes, the Puka definitely is amazing. I'd like more reasons to work with the Puka, to be honest. Tess Savage, thank you ever so much for the prime. Thanks for using that on me. Appreciate it. Thank you. When we get out to the other side, I might change it up a little bit there. I might not. I think it's probably a good idea to have some, like, leakage and stuff somewhere here and there, you know? Right, a couple of pockets of this in again. And that's kind of all of it. So now we need to do our fence posts. Not sure if there's anything else we need in here, really. We need water. Yeah, getting kind of close to having this one done as well, which is awesome. Just pigs and cows, or are you collecting sheep too? The sheep are already done. I did the sheep yesterday and this morning, so that's good. Needed some coloured wool for a project, and I was like, another thing that I haven't got around to. So used to just having all of that stuff in some sort of like mega farm, you know. Y'all have been listening to other hermits talk about this stuff, right? Do y'all pick up on a vibe that more hermits are like less enthusiastic about building the same old farms over and over again? Because I can kind of feel like a bit more of a let's all build farms together approach coming at some point. I think that would be really cool. Then we can like focus a little bit more on the what's now, in my opinion, more interesting is pushing Minecraft in different directions. Because, you know, building the same old farms year after year. I mean, you know me, I love building my farms, and I've rebuilt them in so many different ways. It's kind of like, I'm running out of ideas here, you know? My idea was to start animating them with copper golems. Okay, so... But I reckon you can go further than just that, you know? I'm just going to chuck that in there for now. Alright, so definitely want to sprinkle in some leaf litter. Need some fence posts. I just think we want them to be... you know what, I can make this work. I can make this work. Not with that much wood. Need a bit more than that. The experienced builders tire of old farms. The hermits who have never built these farms are trying it. Yeah, that's true. There is also at the same time hermits who don't normally do redstone and stuff giving it a go, like B-dubs. So maybe the course trajectory is like we switch roles. If you... Okay, is that all the sticks gone? There we go. Like if you're a builder, you have to build farms, and if you're a farmer, you have to build builds. Sounds a bit strange because build is the word for creating a farm. Got to build a farm. But you know what I mean. Right, and now what do we have? We got an operation going on here. Don't ask me why, but I just all of a sudden felt like putting these in because you wouldn't normally, and therefore it'll just feel a bit different. Cleo building a prismarine farm was pretty cool. Oh, right, Cleo built a prismarine farm. That's awesome. Some hermits started doing that. I think it was Tango and Impulse that had done a shulker farm. Dude, Tango and Impulse are like hardcore farm builders. We're talking about like the people that don't normally build farms building them, right? Right, peeps, remember to hydrate. I don't feel like I've had that much liquids today. I need to drink. Princess Lib says, I need to write an essay, but I can't close the stream. I am ordering you to close the stream. As of right now, you should close it. By the way, what did we get up to? Hype level 4? It's probably gone now. Probably gone. Tango speedrunning all the farms because of decked out free. Yeah, yeah. I can't really imagine like intentionally playing that slow anymore because I'm just drawn to the ideas at the end game. Sometimes those ideas, like with the copper golems, they're actually quite accessible. But you know what I'm saying? It's like that's not where I'm at. Right, I think we're going to do this the fun, stupid, and lazy way. Actually, I'm not quite done. We need to do leaf litter. Need to do leaf litter first, so... Just like that. Don't even think about it. On here, it'll look pretty cool. They just break up the monotony a bit, and we can spam it all over the place. Yo, Poxeralis, thank you for resubscribing. 112 months. Woo! Didn't you like resub last stream as well? Like it, as you said, it just turned over, right? Thank you for the support, my dude. Much appreciated. Right, now there's just this, you can barely see it, subtlety of like extra noise in the ground. Salty Roy, thank you for gifting a sub to Argameta Mitai. Oh my god, I've absolutely butchered that name. If it sounded vaguely like your name, check in chat, say thanks if it were you. Mixing Flowers, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Oh, you already said thanks. Brilliant. Love to see it. A little bit of manners goes a long way, right? Just a simple thing we can do for one another is just be polite. Right, I am going to build this up a little bit like this. And we got Lorax, Kilgore, Pendra, gifting subs. Oh, thank you so much. Roms26, Pinequee, Suzaku, Heart Sirari, and Flicken10. Thank you so much for tuning in. You've been gifted a sub. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. We got Valentine Waltz subscribing as well. Appreciate it, people. Hope y'all are entertained, you know? Doing what I can. I'm doing what I can. Right, so the way we're going to do this is the way that you're not supposed to do this. Right, you're supposed to do it controlled. We're going to go free range. We're going to go free range on these suckers. Right? We're just gonna cause problems here. That's how we're gonna do it. Let's cause some problems. It's okay. Alright, we're keeping most of them in range. Oh my god, stay away from the honey farm. That's still down there. Oh, one wandered off. Don't worry about it. More will wander off, I bet you. I bet you. I bet you more will wander off. Yeah, we got some stragglers back there. That's okay, because we're just trying to get the bulk of them in here. Right, now we go get the stragglers. Huh. We round them up again. There we go, there we go. Oh, dude! Just king of the castle over there, hanging out on top. Oh my god, they love to pathfind upwards. They're gonna hang out on the top here, aren't they? Oh, look at them. Come on, it's not that difficult. Ain't that difficult, mate. That's it. Just walk over the... You got... God. Right, and now for the straggler. I think that was the one straggler. Xisuma. Yo, you got to make me a Xisuma skin. I mean, I need more skins for the hype train, right? I was saying to the Puka. Was I saying to the Puka? I can't remember who I was saying it to. But like, we should make one for every mob in the game. Just because. It started with one or two. It started with a turtle, I believe, and now it's just gotten out of hand. Right. Right, no more wheat. Take it away. So these are in place. They can be bred up and harvested, and they also like to climb on top of the hay bales, which I don't know if there's a way to prevent them doing that without faffing around too much, but they will do that because they like pathfinding upwards, so that's just the way that is now. You should see the side of Mumbo's base. It is hilarious. It's full of animals trying to go up the mountain. Warm biome cow with the horns. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. You know, I did that for the chickens, and I think I'm going to leave it there. But maybe later in the season, I feel like just doing something simple. I might go exploring, breed some up, and put them in there too, you know? So you got a bit more... Guy! Ah! Genius! I'm an absolute genius! Oh, wait. Wait, potatoes. They're over here. We've got this. Oh my goodness me, I'm so smart. I successfully trolled my chat into thinking I was... You thought that I was dumb. Oh my god, I'm so smart. I actually tricked you again. God, I'm so good at this. So naturally convincing, right? Like, you just... Oh man, look at him. Look, he's totally messed up. No. I didn't mess up. What are you talking about? Just trolling you, you know? Bunch of fiends. Bunch of absolute fiends. That's what you are. Don't deny it. Dara Detch, thank you for resubscribing. 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Why did I never know that potatoes work? I think they changed it at one point in time. If you've been playing the game for a very long time, you might just be that old school. Oh, and I never set up the thing. Because I'm a brain smartist. I just rushed into it. Mistakes were made, people. I'm getting this really weird feeling like my POV has changed. Oh, it has! It has changed. It has changed. Yo, can you see that my POV has changed? Get in here, you suckers. You scamps. Right, now we'll breed you up. You can have a few more of you knocking about. Come on, go at it. Go ham. Oh, they are ham. Okay, right, there we go. Can you see it? Can you see it? Which button is it on the keyboard? There it is. Oh my god. For some reason, activating the Derp emote changes my field of view. It is the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing. I started to feel like, oh, have I been at the computer too long? Like, my vision's feeling a bit funny here. What's wrong with me? No, there's definitely something wrong. Oh yeah, we pressed the Derp button. Xisuma sounded like a madman right now. Did you not see it change? Look, it did this. Right? It slowly changed. Whenever I press the Derp button, that happened. Is there, like, of all the things to press, it has to be the Derp button. It's still zooming in. Look, it's awful. I'll press the button, bam. Comes back. It's so strange. I have no explanation for that. Okay. Yeah, might come back and breed them again. All right, that's kind of like this project here done, but we need to do the wheat fields around it now, which I'm looking forward to actually. We need a hoe. We need some seeds. Plop that in there. See, this double chest has got to go. So really, I've got to go find all these materials a new home. Except not all of them because we're building paths still. So path materials will stay. If you're not a path material, see you later. I think I'm going to leave that gravel for when we make more coarse dirt. That's kind of it, I think. Right. Move some items around. What's the Derp button? It's a button that I press that puts the Derp emote on the screen. Of course. Of course we do. Scaffolding might be handy. Okay, let's put the seeds back over there. It looks like we might be getting distracted in the best possible way. Not a bad time, because we just kind of wrapped up this bit, didn't we? Should we take our donkey over there? What do you think, chat? Fishing rods? I was thinking scaffolding and fishing rod, kind of. But I don't have a crazy amount of scaffolding, so maybe just some dirt blocks. Boat and water. We can push him. No, wait. Yeah, no, we can go up. We can get him on the fishing rod. Oh, no, wait. Okay, let's go over there and talk. I'll bring some dirt, because I've got a feeling we might end up just scaffolding with dirt. And then I've got other useful things. Alright, let's take donkey. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. This is the type of shenanigans that I don't get in on enough. I don't ever think to do something like this. Where is Mumbo? Face bar, Mumbo is over here. And where is Green? Green's over there. Health potions. I do, actually. I do have health potions. And I could turn them into splash potions. Let's see. Oh, there it. Wait, is that Green?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Hi.
Hello. Right, there's a couple ways to do this.
Yeah?
we can either do this the long way with slabs and pushing him up the slabs,
Ah,
or
that's too long.
the fast way with scaffolding and fishing rods and some health potions for safety.
Yeah, the thing I'm concerned about is if you fling him up too high, he'll splatter big time.
Yeah, I think it'll be alright.
Okay, well, you got more experience. I don't usually do this kind of thing.
If you've got the scaffolding, I think we'll be good.
I've only got a little bit. I've got 64. That's the problem. Kind of light on string.
I just used all my string.
Yeah. Well, I can make the potions. Now, I was with the Happy Ghast. I was kind of thinking, like, you ride the Happy Ghast and you fish hook Mumbo, but you don't like pull him up, right? He doesn't come up with you.
The scaffolding is the scaffolding is the way to do this, 100%.
Okay.
We need string.
I will use up what I got to make some more, and then I can farm some string some other time.
I got 2 string.
I got loads. I'll go get string and potions sorted, and then I'll head back. All right.
Okay, I'll get him into position.
Sweet. I won't be long. Ooh, I got to watch my head on this staircase. Dang. Yo, a stray lollipop. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately, like the player is pretty like locked in, right? So it's hard to. Bam, get rid of those. It's hard to move them about. Okay, I do have string. I kind of didn't want to use it, but I think this is a good occasion to use it, and I can just put in the time and farm some up later. So a quick little bit of brewing. You know what? The thing with doing the soul sand is that you need to build 4 pillars vertically. Hang on. Because that might be a lot better, actually, because you can send him up through that pretty easy, because you can get loads of kelp, right? You make the water sources out of kelp. Right, where's my brewing stand at? I need that to make the blaze powder. Brewing stand should be in here. Gonna plop that there for now. And then my health potions are over here. Somewhere. Here. They should be level 2. 1, 2, 3. Let's make 6 of them. And then we need a little bit of gunpowder, which will be in the materials chest. 2 lots of that, and we're golden. Now, there is a question of how much bamboo I have lying around, knocking about. Might have to go get some more of that. And then string. I'm pretty sure all of my string's in my ender chest. Don't see any there. Don't see any here. All right. That is quite a bit now. That's quite a bit. So we're doing pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you going? Where are you going? Right, let's go get some bamboo. I love this horse. It's so zippy. Please don't be bad things at night. Someone once said. Right, that's got to be enough. Oh, actually, no. Probably not. Hang on, donkey. Hold your horses. Literally, you're a horse. You're a donkey. Alright, now we bounce. Now we bounce. Go on, buddy. Where are we going? Getting turned around here. Oh, Corrales has a... Okay. Well, after this, we'll go over to Corrales' spider farm and stock up on some string. Mumbo, AFK. Joel Duggan, thank you for the raid, my dude. Thank you once again. Appreciate it. One of these days I'll get you back, I swear. Where are we going? What was the actual way around? Here it is. Here it is. Wait, where's Grian's over by Mumbo now? Okay. We need to head this way. Oh. Wait, is that Grian? I'm not sure. I see movement. Yep, I think that's where we're at. Oh! Hey, buddy. Whoa.
All right. I'm working on it.
Okay, I need to park this donkey. Where's my lead?
Okay,
there we go.
If he falls, I'm in trouble.
Where'd it go? Went into the donkey. Oh my god. Right, I have returned with scaffolding.
Excellent.
And dirt and potions.
Nice. If you splash him with a potion, because he is probably low health, I have hit him quite a lot.
Don't be too rough. Right, coming up.
Well, I only just realised I got him. He was over on that mountain over there, X.
Where have you moved him
he
from?
Was over. I moved him from. He was on the other side of the ravine.
Oh wow!
And so I moved him over here, and then I realised he's really not coming back. So I'm gonna go and put him on a goose.
I see. Okay, well, let's splash him. Bam, he's healed up. So you're trying to get directly underneath. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry,
yeah.
Mumbo.
So if you've got, I'm not sorry.
I mean, if you go AFK.
Got the scaffolding. Yeah, if you go, you are asking for it.
Yep.
And it's not just AFK; it's properly AFK.
Here you go. There's a bunch right there.
All right. So here's how I think this goes. I've done this before.
Does this involve fishing rods?
Yes.
So can you like fish him up like a few blocks at a time? Is that the technique?
Yes, we do it slow and steady.
Okay.
Right, so that's up to the bird, but we actually want some like safety net.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have like some water around there for him to fall into. Oh my god, I almost pushed him off.
We cannot put we can't do true water because we will ruin his crops.
Well, you could build a dirt scaffold and then put the water at the bottom just in case he falls off.
Yeah.
I've got some dirt blocks with me for that if you need it. I wonder if you could move a happy ghast with the fishing rods. Like put someone on it and then move the ghast.
Yeah, I don't think you can. They just become immovable.
I'm gonna sort of stand to one side of you. Like it might make nudging a little easier if you like nudge into me a bit.
Come on.
There we go.
Mumbo. Up we go. Up we go, fella. Everything's gonna be okay.
Do you know what'd be a very Mumbo thing right now if he was just sat there recording, watching us? There is a possibility.
It's a possibility, but I don't think he is. I think he's gone.
Yeah, he's
well and truly
texted
him and he didn't respond.
Oh, clever.
Right, let's get this man on a goose. He wants to be a goose, I'm sure of it. Right, so we get him under. Now I might do a little test run here just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Right, so that's attached to him. I go up. I have to be kind of directly above him.
I see.
And you see, he doesn't take any fall damage.
Oh,
what is happening here?
Was that just you walking up?
Yeah. So let's do another go.
Oh!
Easy.
Now, did you right click or did you just keep moving up?
No, I just right click.
Okay, I guess the next thing is like, does he move to the side at all? I feel like he's staying sort of in the middle.
As long as you pull from straight up.
As long as I'm directly above him, he should follow my trajectory.
Okay. Yeah, that's working.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, he's gonna come back. He's just on his geese. Oh, what about phantoms though?
Knowing him, he's probably gonna be like, oh, I don't remember logging out on this goose. Oh well.
Wait, are you suggesting that we kick him from the server once he's up there, so he logs back in on the goose?
No. He needs to be back.
Okay.
He can come
I mean,
back,
he'll only
yeah.
have to look at the chat to know what
We
we're
need
up
to put a block above his head so that phantoms don't spawn.
Nah.
No?
Surely. Are they not on? Are they off by default or on by
They're
default?
on. They're on by default.
Just get them to change it in the config for him.
I'm not sure I can do that because it's personalized.
It's not hard to put one block way above his head somewhere.
I'll turn it off for the whole server and hope that that works.
I mean, just put one block, like 50 blocks above his
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
Doesn't
all
matter.
that.
I can't believe this is working.
This poor guy.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
we'll wrap the
noisy
goose.
up here.
Yeah, these geese. The geese are
Geese are noisy, yeah. Who would have thought? Realism.
Yeah. We're up. We're nearly there. I actually need to go higher.
Yeah.
Couple of blocks.
How are you gonna move him over? We need to build like a. Are you gonna
Gonna
like him
push him.
into?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
push it. I'm just
I
gonna.
forgot
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
push
nudge
people
him.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can you always
Yeah.
push other players?
No,
it's
they
fairly
turned
recent.
it. They turned it off at one point, and then they put it back.
I mean, we used to be actual hermits, so
Okay. Are we
There
too
you
high
go.
now?
Oh, that's good.
yeah, you're pretty close. Tango's got the view.
Do you want some like safety blocks? I'm gonna get some dirt or something, just so you don't over nudge.
Where's the goose? There's the goose.
I don't have any blocks on me. Hold on.
Hold on.
Ooh,
I
okay,
think
we
should be
got
okay.
safety blocks.
Right, we just need to be careful. We've got to nudge him precisely.
Yes.
Oh, I see. We're going
This is
for that
great.
one.
I think that's the right one.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. I'm
That's
doing
it?
it.
Break everything.
Nice.
Yeah, we did it! Alright. Now we don't have to do anything else, we just go back down.
Just break all the scaffolding.
Wait
Yep.
for me though. Wait
He
for
should
me.
be safe up there.
I've put a little phantom-proof shielding above him. Goodbye, Mumbo. Okay, I'm coming down. Nice. Right, are we good to start breaking the scaffold?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll break some up here and just see. Okay, Tango, you're off the platform. Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh!
I forgot you were up there still!
I survived. It's okay. Oh, thank goodness for feather falling. I really panicked. I've got a sweat on now.
That was great.
Oh, brilliant.
We were indeed not okay to destroy the scaffolding.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
This is so great. Look at him up there.
He's one with his geese.
Yeah.
We just
There's
need to
got to be
delete.
some kind of like honker pun here or something. I'm not sure.
Oops. No.
Oh,
Thanks for that.
That was
it's all right. That was
hilarious.
good fun.
This is a good idea. That was a great idea.
I cannot wait to see his reaction. Logging back on top of the geese. I think they're out of range. Well, that was good fun. Yeah, I think Tango's heading back and Grion's probably heading back. That was hilarious. Do I have a? Oh, I do have a spyglass, just not handy. Okay, now we gotta go. Now we gotta go string farm. But yeah, that was good fun. And I almost died. Oh. My donkey! Oh, chat, you are brilliant. Thank you so much, chat. My donkey, I forgot. Mumbo likes this geese, so he should be happy. The thing is, Mumbo's got to get down from there, right? So he might have an ender pearl. He might have feather falling. He might try and jump into a drop of water. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. So when I do that, I get both of them, right? Then I do that, and then I hop on this one. Got it. Also, I want that dirt back. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Ezra Manning says, I love how they do that and they're just like, well, moving on with our day. Yeah, well, I guess that's the thing. It's over now, isn't it? He's up there, so now we just wait. Now we just wait. All right, so we'll go put the potions in over here. Which, I don't know why I'm doing that, because I can just put them into the sorter now. Yeah, I've been doing this a little bit more now. Like, just with time, I just rely on this bit more and more. It's like, yeah, that can go in. I know all the materials that can go in here now. Not sure that scaffolding's been set up. All right, let's go check out Corralis's farm. I feel like there was something else I needed to sort with my inventory. We're on top of it again. We're on top of it. Yeah, so trip to Corralis's farm and then we're good again. Nice. Tired Agent, thank you for subscribing, by the way. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you get on the donkey before taking the lead off, you can ride the donkey with the lead still attached to it. Yeah, but then the lead breaks and you have to pick it up, so I just take it off. Ali is Galpow. Thank you for gifting a sub to BreXP. Appreciate it. Thank you. What's in the bundles in your inventory? This one is, you know, what you see there. Like a crafting bench should be in there as well, like useful stuff. And then these ones are holding items that would go in there, except they take up a full slot. Now, the idea is that if you just put them in a bundle, you've got an extra bundle. So let's say you're clearing out some junk. Like, you've got an extra bundle with you. So that's why those three are done like that. And maybe food you use too commonly, maybe I could do it like have a bag of torches. The arrow you need to keep in your inventory. And then scaffolding's just kind of handy. Yeah, maybe I'll make a bag that has like torches and scaffolding in or something. We got ahead. Did Corralis say north? Connected to the main hub via Efo's tunnel, so I guess we've got to figure out where Efo is. So that's south, so probably this way for north. Why do I keep a honey bottle with me? I don't keep a honey bottle with me? That's a fire resistance potion. They do look kind of similar, don't they? We've got a sign over here. Etho! Okay, it's this way. But also... no, we're not going to Etho's. We're going to the spider farm past Etho's. I'm not sure if it's got a portal up at this level yet, but... why don't I ever sprint jump? Bobbing up and down on the screen ain't too pleasant. Oh yeah. Dude, that guy's hurting me. Oh, for goodness sake, go away. And I got a knockback sword. You know, I kind of like having knockback swords when you're fighting creepers. But they're a bit dual-edged, because if you're fighting a skeleton, you might give the skeleton the upper hand again. Wait, this can't be, Efo isn't this far out. I am alone with wanting carts for horses. I discovered boats with chests can be sort of carts. You can ride a horse while dragging a boat around. Huh. That's cool. I wonder if that'll stay... that surely doesn't go up and down bumps, though, like, you know, slabs and full blocks. I can't imagine that being a thing. Wait a minute. Cleo and Rendog, but then... I feel like I'm in the wrong place. Efo would be that direction and back here more, if I've got my bearings correct. Yeah. Efo's much more central. That's Wells. Oh, look, it's got his face on it. And Papa K's spider farm. So this is all signposted as well. That's good. That's good. I wonder why these tunnels are so tall. Do you think they're using their rockets and wings through here? Oh, what we got here? That is so luminescent. Hill access. Have we ever tried a mini-map mob on the server? I haven't. I'm not sure that I would want to either. But I don't know, it could be nice. I feel like it's something I would like to like pull up and look at every now and then. But the way Minecraft would do that would be with an item. So I feel like having like a magical map that lets you see a broader area of your world live would be pretty cool. Right, we're here for string. I won't take a crazy amount, but there's plenty here. Wonder what else is going on down here. It's just this really, isn't it? There's a trash can. Are we gonna see any spiders? I mean, I don't really need to repair anything right now that much, I guess. Ooh, cave spiders. Look in the double chest behind you. Wait, have they been turning it all into a wall? Oh my god, maybe I will take a little bit more then. Maybe I will take a little bit more. If you've got that much, I'll take a little bit more. It's for good hermit things, you know? I will do good with these stacks of string. Thank you, Krallis. Who's nearby, possibly, I think. I can see him in the world. I haven't built a cave spider farm in so long. That was actually one of the first videos that sort of like blew up on my channel. Was anyone around back then? Anyone knocking around back in what, 2012? I was known as the cave spider guy for a while. I definitely was the Skizzle. Awesome. Yeah, I remember doing like one video on it, then there was an update and things changed, and I did another, because I used to build like farm videos for Minecraft updates. And like a new update would come out, and then slowly I'd just like release a mob farm, then a cave spider farm, and then like some other type of farm. And it used to be like, you know, animal breeder for Minecraft 1.14 or something. Or 1.4, that far back. And so, like, there was a cave spider farm, then there was one for the update, and then there was a seed that had 8 of them all in proximity of each other. Do you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Let's head back. So I started, like, I did a video on that. It was cool. The chicken cooker was a banger. It was. Yeah, yeah. That was a big video. He was born in 2012. Dang, dude. Dang. 1.14 feels recent. 1.14 probably was closer to now. Or, yeah, no, 1.14 is probably closer to now than it is to 1.4, I would guess. You copied the storage system and an item gets kept behind in the hopper. I'd love to know if yours is doing the same. Yeah, that's just part of how the filters work. So if you've got like if you've got one that's really valuable stuff in it that you don't want back there, then you might want to move that to a different type of storage. But if you've got, you know, a piece of dirt back there, it's like a small blemish, you know. All right. What's next? What's next around here, eh? I said we'd do some work out the back. I kind of feel like we didn't actually finish what we were trying to do out there. I love that we got this string. Well, throw that into there, and then throw this stuff into here. And then head out the back. Your cave is amazing, X. Thank you, Al Lemmy. It's a very nice block palette. It really works, doesn't it? Callie, yeah, that's probably not intended. You remember being so amazed with the Oceans update. Yeah, the update Aquatic was really good. keen on that one. So I think what we'll do is we'll build this path where it's showing you it's going, and then we'll fill up this space across here with a pumpkin patch, and we'll try and make that pumpkin patch sort of go up and down the hill a bit. So let's start with our pathing materials. Leaf litter would be a part of that. I think actually more of those materials are in the other chest right now. Okay. Do I have my axe? Do I have my ender chest? Oh, that's another thing about the bundle, is that you take out like all the items. I kind of like it if you could take out one, but then, you know, that's for a few different items in there. I imagine there's somewhere you would want to take out the stack, right? Oh, that's the stone car. Good question, Rainbow. Yes, we always do it. We always do it. Now's probably a good time. Now is probably a good time. Plus, I need some more. I need more wheat again. So I'm going to need some dirt. More jungle wood. So I need dirt and jungle wood. There's dirt. I mean, that's one bit of jungle wood. I might go chop down that tree then. And then we need mud and wheat again. Okay, okay. Right, we're going to log out over there near the jungle tree. But for the next part of this stream, what we're going to do is put a little spotlight on my community over here. Yo, and, you know, perfect timing. Eternal Slayer coming in with some gifted subs. So, Mer, Seabird, Actual Fantasy, Rail Gundor, Effie Mirito Empo, and Joey 24/7. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. And any type of subscription here, an Amazon Prime subscription, a gifted sub, or a regular gets access to our Let's Play Minecraft Together server. That is essentially the equivalent of a Patreon server. Also, if you're a Patreon of mine, you get access, but you probably knew that if you are. What we like to do is every stream, when we're playing Minecraft, we put a little bit of a spotlight onto the community over there. Today, we're going to check out Fish Chop Sandwich, their Fish Chop Mountain. The build is just starting. I chose a lofty, dense jungle biome and will be building a village whose structures are affected by the biome's humidity, among other factors. I have builds scattered throughout the plot. I've chosen with some pathways established. You can also visit my spawn base to get there. Okay, let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. All right, let's grab these coordinates. Let's log on to... That's the wrong spot. Log on to LPMT4 and teleport over there. Aha, this was the place we toured last time. I love this base because it was about... It had like an idea behind it that aliens are on Earth and they're in the ocean and they're like spying on people. I thought it was a really good story to like inform your whole build. So I'm not sure if we're at the base or the starter base. I think we're at the main base. Let's get down on the ground. Got a camel over here. Love it. Love it. I'm liking the palette so far. Feels slightly tropical. Got your spruce, got your oak and jungle leaves. And then builds scattered around the place. It feels nice that we're here at nighttime, actually. Got some dirt buildings, perhaps just outlining... This to me, yes, those are dirt slabs. This to me looks like they're using dirt to get the shape in first and then texturing later. That is a really clean, effective build right there. That's really nice. Really nice. Not so much of the texturing, which is kind of like the trend right now, but this is very like clean, nice looking building with a great block palette. And then some really cool interiors. Whose build is this? Great question. It is Fish Chop Sandwich. And we are on their Fish Chop Mountain. And I've come to the top of here to have a good old view over the place. It's pretty cool. Lots of different builds scattered around. Ah, this might actually be the starter village. I might be mistaken. Because this is the path that leads you to spawn and back, and that looks like, what's going on there? That looks like a crazy build. Okay, so we weren't actually touring the base. Let us now get back up here and go through the portal to their base. No one ever decorates around this block, man. One of these days I need to see a place that's been decorated. This, whew, that's an entrance right there. Okay, we got some scale here now. We are high up. And this thing looks super interesting. Prank museum. Oh my god. I want to see a prank museum. Huh. Oh, dude, player heads look great in shelves. I got to do something with that. Leave your head. If I had one to donate, I would. But I'm headless at the moment. It seems really strange. This is really nicely decorated. This has got a vibe to it. I love the bunk beds. It's really cool. Set up. You got to crouch to get up here, or you. Oh my god! I literally can't get up. I don't think there's anything in the ceiling. Let's see what's outside. Oh, that is a big roof. That is on a scale you don't normally see for roofs. I feel like that is like bigger and chunkier than you would normally see. And oh my god, okay, wow. So this thing overhanging, big roots coming down from the mountain. That is cool. That is cool. It's like a dried out dead tree and its roots are hanging down below. That's really cool. I think we've got a couple of like farm buildings here. And then for the rest of the area, I've spotted 2 other builds. There's one up there on the hill as well. That looks very nice. Oh, and then there's a couple more over here. This looks interesting as well. So you've got a staircase coming down, and then a lovely kind of like organic build with the diorite. Oh, it's a chicken farm. It's just a facade for a chicken farm. Got a couple of pandas hanging out, and then this is one crazy overgrown looking build. Oh, and it's a bamboo farm. It's another facade. That's what so many buildings are in this game. They're just facades for farms. And in order to make the facades, you've got to make a farm to give you the materials to build the facade. It's the Minecraft circle of death. It's what we all get trapped in. Forever. Alright, and let's check out this build as well. I like that they use stone here. I feel like you don't see stone as like a main building material that much anymore, and it works well with the purplish crimson wood. And it's another facade for a sheep farm. Brilliant. All the facades, I like it. Hey, and we got some villagers roaming around up here. Free range villager trading going on. I like it. But yeah, there you go. Let's do this. That was Fish Chop Sandwich and their jungle base, or base in a jungle, however you want to see it. So yeah, what we like to do is just spend a few minutes putting a spotlight onto the community here, showing someone's builds off. I hope you enjoyed it. Looks like there might be more stuff off in that direction too. Oh, and here's the back of the build, looking very cool. Let's now pop back onto Hermitcraft. I hope you all enjoyed that. Got some inspiration. I certainly did. We are now going to build some paths. Narari, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. The stream, as we say sometimes. Okay, let's get up there and chop all this down. Literally just for a handful of slabs, I am now chopping down this entire tree. X, you just wanted to voice support for the communist season you mentioned yesterday. Yesterday? I didn't stream yesterday. You'd love to see how far the hermits could go if they wanted unlimited access to the whole server's worth of resources. I would love to too. The problem is that we've all got to agree to do it. And if we don't, then we can't do it. So as much as like you and I might love that idea, it's not everyone's cup of tea. So when you're playing in a group and you've got like an established norm, a way of doing things, you tend to stick to that norm and try to experiment. You know, we did the permits one season, that was different, right? But you know, you experiment a bit here and there, you try things different, but like if some people don't want to do it, then it's not how we normally do things. So, you know. Doesn't that make the shopping district worthless? Yeah. That'll be the reason why some people don't want to do it though, right? Like, they like the shopping district. They like that aspect. For me, I'm not particularly interested in making shops. I am going to make some shops, but they're going to be in my base this season. Just because I've got a whole bunch of builds that I want to do, and like, if I'm going to build a shop, I might as well make that a part of this area because I've got so much planned for it. You know? Boomer style jobs would be the focus. What does that mean? Oh, boomers. Do you mean like Tango? Was it B-dubs? Tango Impulse and B-dubs? Yo, peeps, I'm going to sit down. I've been stood for a while. Ugh. Am I going to be making some games this season? Absolutely, yeah. Check up on Mumbo Jumbo. I don't think much has happened. He's still AFK, so that's probably that for now. How about a co-op district? Yeah, that's a bit broad, but yeah. I'm kind of waiting for saplings because I don't want to run out. Now, I know I got more, but the thing is, if I don't make it a habit to do this, then you run out of them. Right, I feel like I got enough to replenish now, but I'll wait a moment longer. B-dubs isn't a UNC? A UNC? Everybody but Gem is a boomer now. I'm not a boomer. I don't think if any of us are boomer generation. Anyway. That'll do. The other ones are being stubborn. So once again, I kind of need wheat, don't I? I need wheat again. I wonder if our stuff over there is regrown. The stuff that's actually for harvesting. Oh, let's pop up here. Aha, UNC no unk is in uncle. Oh, is UNC short for uncle? I still don't know what that message means. What is a boomer, though? A boomer is someone who's born in a particular generation of people. I think it's like if you were born in the 50s and 60s. Maybe not so much the 60s, but born in the 50s, definitely. A boomer is someone who explodes. I mean, that was okay. We're talking about two different types of boomers now. I'm all sorts of confused. Sometimes when I right-click after placing, it does not put the seeds in. Only every now and then, but like consistently, one every now and then won't. Born in the post-World War II era. That's the one. Yeah. Right, now we've got plenty. That's good. So we're going to make packed mud. Yep. And now we're going to make a path. Brilliant. And I need a shovel. I need a shovel. Let's see what we can get done, people. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to leave that water there. That water will stay there for a minute. How is your Gen Alpha slang vocabulary? Absolutely appalling. It's probably embarrassing. I'm just no longer hip. I'm no longer hip to the game, yo. Word is born, son. Okay, let's there it is. Hip replacement, not hip game. Hip replacement. Oh my god. Don't you even. Hey, look, a little bit of smoke particle made its way through from down below. Interesting. Interesting, that. Or is it? Maybe it's not. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm detouring a little too much here? I'll tell you what, we'll go wide and then come back in. That's how we'll do it. Yeah, that's kind of okay. I don't like them being too straight, so we'll try and curve this a little. And then on this side, I think there's probably a bit too much space here. We have made our paths kind of a little bit more narrow than you might expect, I think. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Or maybe they just end up looking narrow because of the way I do the coarse dirt and the rooted dirt and stuff. Right, let's try that. Is Xisuma Gen Z? No, I'm a millennial. I grew up in the year Y2K, man. With Napster. And other millennial things. Jeez, what's Napster? Oh, you boomer. You're so old, X. I miss Napster, says Lucas. I kind of don't like it. You know, it's got a nostalgia thing to it, but like Spotify is a lot better than Napster. It's a lot better experience, in my opinion. Like things from LimeWire, yeah, Bear Share. Oh, we loved our illegal MP3s, didn't we? We loved them. Am I on a European timeline? Timeline? Oh man, there's a joke to be made out of that. The timeline is such a, like a... I don't know, like a cinematic universe or whatever they call it type thing, right? That's what it sounds like to me. Do you mean time zone? You meant time zone, yeah. I like now I like timeline. Like, what timeline am I in? It just sounds so much more like impactful and big. All right, that is looking pretty good, I would say. Bit too much samey over here. Bit too much samey. When the grass comes back, it will probably look a fair bit better. Those can actually be... maybe those. Put those in there. Whoops. Right, and did we finish doing this path? I think we kind of did. No. Well, no, I decided that would be enough, right? Like, we'll go as far as this, and then that's it. So, a little bit of rooted dirt. And then that's where that ends, right there. So now we do our leaf litter business. Our bizzle. I'm going to focus on just putting it on the path for now. Because... I don't know quite what's going to go around these edges. I think we already did a little bit on this side as well. Oh, cover me in debris. Nice. That's a nice path, says Bear. Thank you. It's pretty like pretty decent, pretty effective, right? And like you can put it together pretty quick, as you've just seen. I kind of like this method for the leaf litter as well. I don't want to like think over every single leaf litter that I place down, you know. So like having this to kind of like just constantly randomize where it's all going, I think works really well. So I want this bit here in front of us to be like a pumpkin patch, you know, the whole of this area, and then we got to fill in these spaces around the edges here with wheats and stuff like that. That's kind of the plan. Now, my next streams are on the weekend, right? So if you head to live.hermitcraft.com, you'll see the stream schedule for the weekends. I've got the morning shift on both days. We'll probably be working on this area out here and doing some stuff inside. But yeah, you know I've got big projects, and we'll work on them for sure. Let's put a couple of random blocks of granite in here. Also got something else to tell you about. Let's see what's on the screen. So we're also doing a stream event on December the 14th. If you want to put that in your calendar, it is just any hermit can log on and stream. We got a few names confirmed that you can see on the screen. You might see more in the future. More hermits joining in, that is. But yeah, you got the time zones, because it's at this time, tune in, and the hermits will be streaming. It's not a back-to-back thing, it's an all at once. The other one is that we got some new holiday merch out. If you head to shop.hermitcraft.com, there are mugs and stickers. They are Xmas themed, they look awesome. And if you want to get your hands on some, you know where to go, right? As of for me right now, I need to find someone to raid. And I don't think another hermit is streaming. So let's find out. I guess I'll send you over to Pixel Rifts today, right? Haven't raided Pixel Rifts in some time. So stick around if you want to watch some Hollow Knight. Pixel Rifts is playing Hollow Knight. I'm going to bounce, people. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good time. And yeah, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. See you later. Bye-bye.